Well, why then does the Prime Minister stand up in question time and insult our intelligence and say he's there as a private citizen? Because you and I know, I mean, he can send the ambassador away, which presumably the Australian government did, and that's the deniability. But when the best mate, former flatmate, a campaign insider, and he was in the recent election campaign, is there, you basically got better than an ambassador. You almost got a minister, a deputy prime minister, if I can call it that. Certainly a big-time Labor heavyweight there. So you know, the PM's got his cake and eating it too.
The Chinese communists would be very aware of how close the two of them are. And in fact, when the long history of Australia is written, those two are responsible for the socialist left taking over the Labor Party from the beginning of COVID, when people's rights to vote as Labor members in pre-selections was abolished at the beginning of 2019, with Albo acting as an enforcer from the National Executive. So it's a terrible look. It shows you how far the debate has gone in Australia. It's nice for the 7:30 report to run a mildly critical question of Bob Carr, but it just shows you how far things have drifted. And the main thing is to understand what that military parade was. That was an assertion by China, with every dictator it could gather and some dupes like Carr and Andrews, to show that it is the military power in the world and more powerful than the United States. It's not true, but they are very dangerous, and Australia needs to be very wise. In order to avoid war, you have to be properly defended. And we need to increase our defence budget to 3%. That's the best answer to that parade, and the best answer to ignoring Bob Carr and Dan Andrews is by the mainstream Australian people getting up and doing something about it, including forcing Albo to increase our defence expenditures.
We'll see where we go with that. Thank you, Michael Danby.